And now let's take a look over at AI overviews, right? So if you type in a little bit longer, like a question, or if I'm looking in ChatGPT and I'm having ChatGPT help me do the research, this is how AI is helping homeowners decide within seconds. They don't, back in the day, you had to do all this homework yourself. Nowadays, not so much. You don't have to do all this homework, right? So it's telling me these are the best roofing companies, right? It's spitting these out. It's also spitting this guy out over here. So he must be doing something right, that he's this far away and it's still giving me that answer. But look where it's pulling from. It's pulling from Yelp. It's pulling from BBB. Sometimes it pulls from Reddit, like all these weird places that you wouldn't even have thought of. The AI is a little bit different than just different AIs. This is Google's product. This is Gemini, right? There's ChatGPT, there's Claude, there's other ones out there as well. And they all pull and they all have their own deal, right? So, like I said, now more important than ever. And then it even tells you how it came up with these ideas, right? It says, hey, the criteria is this, all right? Like it tells you. You could click on these links and it'll tell you how it's getting. Go back to my slides. Like, yeah, if you're not in here, if you're being filtered out, like you're not even in the race. You're not getting beat. It's just that you're not even in the race. Think of AI as like a gatekeeper. Like when you're calling a company, you have to deal with a gatekeeper, somebody stopping you, that's pretty much what AI is now. And people trust it. Some of it trusts it like it's the voice of God, and it's not. It's just an instant answer, fast, whether it's right or wrong. So, what are you doing to become that answer that it's giving? And this kind of tells it, right? Back in the day, you just got a physical referral from a human being, and people trusted that. But the new culture is like 85% of these people, they trust reviews just like they do a physical referral. And more importantly, 80% of them, they ignore reviews older than 3 months. And that's also part of these algorithms too. They ignore reviews from 10 years ago. They're looking at a consistent, like a stream. That's why I put the stream graphic in here, right? You need a consistent stream of fresh reviews constantly coming through. Otherwise, you're just going to get left behind. And you also have to remember these platforms are extremely greedy. They want you on their platform. They never, ever want you to leave. They don't even want to go to your website anymore. Like that's going to be phased out in the future. The new computers are being shipped out with like Gemini. They're not even being shipped out with Chrome anymore. And the reason is they want to keep you on that platform. Zuckerberg wants to keep you on Zuckerberg's Facebook and Instagram, right? ChatGPT wants you on ChatGPT. Google wants you on Google. They're just fighting for that dollar. They just want 100% market share. And the more that you actually do on these platforms, the more active you are, the more rewarded you are. So keep that in the back of your mind as well. These are very greedy platforms. And like I said, this affects everything. It's not just about your reviews. It affects, and you can see side by side, your LSAs, your pay-per-click. You're deciding who gets it. If I have a guy that's 845 reviews and this guy's only got 54, who am I choosing, right? You're still at the top, but the reviews, the trust factors actually um, choose it. Even down to the website conversions, we put our website, we put trust factors that they call it top of the fold, like the old newspaper days. We put that at the top, instantly accessible at the very top of the website, along with real pictures and other trust factors. I don't want to go too deep on that because we just did a training on that last month. But if you're interested in that, you can check that out on our YouTube channel. And you have to ask yourself, are you the obvious choice? More isn't always better, more traffic. You just need to be that guy that's getting picked. Like I said, you're going to lower your customer cost per acquisition. People that are researching you on AI and using that as a tool, they are already predispositioned to work with you if you're getting the call, right? So it's a better quality lead. It shortens your cycle, your sales cycle. It makes everything much easier, much faster.